My ex refused a DNA test, called me a deadbeat for years, and destroyed my reputation. Until the court forced the truth and everything collapsed on her, I never thought I'd be the guy in this kind of story. But here we are. My ex-girlfriend of 3 years, Melissa, started acting distant right before I had to leave town for work. I was gone for about 5 or 6 weeks, long enough to realize the relationship was already dead, and that I was going to end it the moment I got home. I wanted to do it face to face, like a decent human being. The day after I returned, she blew up my phone saying she had huge news, and we needed to talk immediately. I walked into her apartment already on edge, and she was practically glowing, this fake, over-the-top excitement that made my stomach drop. Then she hit me with it. I'm pregnant. I stood there, stunned. After the shock wore off, I asked the obvious question. How far along are you? She said. Between 4 and 7 weeks. I did the math in my head in about 2 seconds. I'd been out of the state for almost 6 weeks straight. The timeline didn't work, not even close. I stayed calm and said, Melissa, I've been gone for 6 weeks. That doesn't add up. Instead of looking embarrassed or confused, she immediately went on the attack. Are you seriously doubting me right now? This is our baby. That's when I knew she was going to force this no matter what. I told her straight. If she wanted me involved in any way, 2 things had to happen. 1, a paternity test the moment the baby was born, and 2, everything would go through lawyers for support and custody. I wasn't trying to be cruel. I just refused to be trapped. She exploded, screaming that I was calling her a liar, that asking for a DNA test was the ultimate insult, that no real man would ever do this to the mother of his child. I held my ground and said, if you won't do the test, then we're done. Her response? I don't accept that breakup. Yeah, she literally said she didn't accept it. Like a breakup is a terms of service agreement she could reject. I walked out thinking she'd cool off and reality would hit her. I was serious. I was very, very wrong. Within days, she launched a full smear campaign. Told every mutual friend, every coworker, every distant acquaintance that I had abandoned my pregnant girlfriend. Suddenly my phone was blowing up with messages from people I hadn't spoken to in years. Bro, you gotta step up. She's pregnant and alone. Man, do the right thing. I tried explaining the timeline, the refusal of a test, nobody wanted to hear it. She had turned herself into the ultimate victim, and I was the monster who left her. People were Venmoing her money to help with the baby. My own family started side-eyeing me until I showed them the travel receipts. She posted cryptic sob stories on social media with ultrasound pics and captions like, some men just walk away. The comments were a bloodbath against me. I lawyered up immediately. My attorney told me under no circumstances was I to give her a single dollar. Even $20 for diapers could be twisted in court as an admission of paternity. So I sat there watching strangers fund a child that mathematically could not be mine, while I was painted as the deadbeat of the decade. Then the baby, Lucy, was born. Melissa immediately started sending staged photos. Lucy wondering where her daddy is today, pleading face. I blocked, deleted, ignored. Didn't matter. She'd create new accounts. She'd show up at places she knew I'd be, restaurants, birthday parties, even a company barbecue, holding the baby and loudly announcing, I just thought daddy would want to see his little girl. Every time, the crowd turned on me like I was kicking a puppy. I got a restraining order. In my state, they only last 2 years max unless there's violence. The day it expired, literally the same day, she was back sending messages and photos. So every 2 years later, I renewed it. Then renewed it again. And again. It became a biannual ritual. She showed up at my job once. This shorts can't handle this full story. Click the link in the description. See full story. You need to watch this.